Khaleda Zia needs to land in jail again for permission to go abroad, says Law Minister. BNP should join dialogue to form strong neutral EC, says Kadir. 2 people shot dead in gunfight between Janashanghati Samiti UPDF in Rangamati. Assalamu alaikum, this is Chaudhry Sama, welcoming you all to Evening News. You have just heard the headlines, now let's move on to the details. The President will appoint whom he deems fit for the post of Chief Justice, said Law Minister Anis Al-Haq today. The minister said this while talking to journalists at a program. Asked whether any particular issue was being prioritized for the appointment of Chief Justice, he said President has the ultimate authority. The President will, in his discretion, consider the person he deems fit and exercise his powers within the scope of the law and the Constitution, he added. Regarding the formation of Election Commission, Anis Al-Haq said that President has started dialogue on the matter. Responding to question, he said if Khaleda Zia rejects the previous decision of the government and lands in jail again, the government will have the opportunity to reconsider her appeal for overseas treatment.
একটা নিষ্পত্তি করার দরখাস্ত কিন্তু পুনর্বিবেচনা করার ক্ষমতা আমার নাই আইনে। এখন উনি যদি বলেন যে আমি এই আপনারা যে আমাকে শর্তযুক্ত করেছেন ছেড়ে দিয়েছেন এটা আমি মানি না, আমাকে জেলে নিয়ে যান, আমি আবার দরখাস্ত করব, তখন উনি দরখাস্ত করতে পারেন, তখন উনি আবার দরখাস্ত করতে পারেন। কিন্তু এই অবস্থায় ফৌজদারি কার্যবিধিতে কোথাও নাই যে তাকে আমরা এখন এই অবস্থায় সেই দরখাস্ত বিবেচনা করে আমরা তাকে বিদেশ যাওয়ার সুবিধা করে দিতে পারি, সেটা নাই।
Awami League General Secretary urged the BNP leaders to join the ongoing dialogue on the formation of the Election Commission, EC, brokered by the President in order to constitute a strong neutral EC. He made the call while addressing an online briefing from his official residence in Dhaka this afternoon.
কেউ সংলাপে আসুক আর না আসুক, নির্বাচন কমিশন গঠন থেমে থাকবে না। আর মিডিয়ার বক্তব্য দিয়ে শক্তিশালী নির্বাচন কমিশন গঠন করা যাবে না। নির্বাচন কমিশন গঠন করতে হলে সুনির্দিষ্ট প্রক্রিয়া অনুসরণ করতে হবে। আমরা আশা করছি নেতিবাচক রাজনীতি থেকে সরে এসে শক্তিশালী নিরপেক্ষ নির্বাচন কমিশন গঠনে বিএনপি মহামান্য রাষ্ট্রপতির উদ্যোগে অংশ নেবে।
Health Minister Jahid Malik today said the government would be able to vaccinate 12 crore people by June next year. He said this while addressing a program in Dhaka Club this morning.
এবছর আমরা ভ্যাকসিনেশন প্রোগ্রামও খুব ভালো করে শুরু করতে পেরেছি এবং অনেক দূর এগিয়ে গেছি আমরা ভ্যাকসিনেশন ভালো করার কারণেই আমাদের দেশে সংক্রমণ এবং মৃত্যুর হার অনেক কমে গেছে। কোনোদিন ওষুধের স্কারসিটি হয় নাই, সব সময় ওষুধ পাওয়া গেছে, সব সময় আমাদের স্টক ছিল। আমরা জানি অনেক সময় অনেক কাঁচামালের অভাব দেখা দিয়েছিল, সেটাও আমরা সামলিয়ে নিয়েছিলাম।
The death toll from Friday's deadly launch fire off the coast of Jhalokati rose to 46, with the recovery of 2 more bodies from the river Sugandha on Wednesday. The bodies of the unidentified people were fished out by firefighters from Chorkati of the estuary of Sugandha Bishkhali River in the district around 9 a.m., said a district fire service officer. The deceased were a man and a woman, according to the Jhalokati Fire Service and Civil Defence. Both the bodies were partially burned, said the officer. Coast Guard members and firefighters continued their search operation in the river for the 6th day in a row. The blaze broke out around 3 a.m. on Friday on the Borguna-bound launch. At least 2 people were killed in a gunfight between the activists of Janashanghati Samiti JSS and United People's Democratic Front UPDF in Baghaichuri Upazila of Rangamati Wednesday afternoon. The deceased were identified as Tujim Chakma, Section Commander of JSS, Shontu Larma, and Janang Chakma, Upojala Director of UPDF. According to locals, the gunfight ensued between the activists of JSS and the UPDF in 2 kilo area of Baghaichuri Upojala around 12 p.m. over establishing dominance in the area, which left the duo dead on the spot. Monomia, a Bengali worker, suffered injuries as he was caught in the line of fire. RAB arrested 4 people, including one of the masterminds in connection with the vandalism and torching of buses in city's Rampura area on November 29. The elite force members arrested the mastermind Monir Hossain and others during drives in Dhaka and Kumilla, said a RAB officer. On November 29, Ekramunessa High School's SSC candidate Moinuddin Islam Durjoy was run over by a bus of Anabil Poribohon near Rampura Bajar. Following the accident, angry mob torched and vandalized 9 buses on the road. Rashida Begum, mother of the deceased, filed a case in this connection. Police, however, filed 2 more cases accusing some 250 to 300 people in one case, while 400 to 500 in another one. Now, international news. The US and several European countries have reported their highest daily rises in COVID cases since the pandemic began as the Omicron variant spreads. More than 440,000 new cases were recorded in the US on Monday, health officials said. France, Italy, Greece, Portugal and England have also reported record numbers of daily infections. Officials have said the high figures could be due in part to reporting delays over the Christmas period. Poland on Wednesday recorded 794 COVID-related deaths, the highest number in its 4th wave of the pandemic, with more than 3/4 of the victims unvaccinated. Russia's Supreme Court has ordered the closure of International Memorial, one of Russia's oldest human rights groups. Memorial worked to recover the memory of the millions of innocent people executed, imprisoned, or persecuted in the Soviet era. Formerly, it has been liquidated for failing to mark a number of social media posts with its official status as a foreign agent. That designation was given in 2016 for receiving funding from abroad. But in court, the prosecutor labeled Memorial a public threat, accusing the group of being in the pay the West to focus attention on Soviet crimes instead of highlighting a glorious past. Founded in 1989, Memorial became a symbol of a country opening up to the world. Before ending, let's have a look on the headlines once again. Khaleda Zia needs to land in jail again for permission to go abroad, says Law Minister. BNP should join dialogue to form strong neutral EC, says Kadir. 2 people shot dead in gunfight between Janashanghati Samiti UPDF in Rangamati. And that's all from the newsroom for now. To know updates, videos of this bulletin, visit our website www.ntvbd.com. Besides, visit our YouTube and verified Facebook page for updates of NTV's all popular programs and bulletins. Our next bulletin, Shunda Khabur, will be aired in Bangla at 7:30 p.m. Thank you for being with us. Have a good time.